guys, how are you all? I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy. I am-ish. I'm having one of those days today, guys. Today is Wednesday the 21st of March 2017. My name's Jan Silver and I've been video logging my journey to and beyond a gastric bypass, which I had a little over a year ago. I had it on the 15th of March 2017, weighing 120 kgs. Today I weigh 79 point something kgs. As you can see, I came well prepared. Well, actually, it's not that I haven't come well prepared. I'm a little bit, I've gained a kilo, which is about 2.5 pounds. I had a great weekend and I don't make any excuses for that, for the amount I drank or the crap that I've put in my mouth. But yeah, it makes you kind of reflective. And I know from day one, I always said, you know, I didn't have this bypass to be on a diet for the rest of my life. Well, that's crap, really. You know, when I sit and I think about that today, I have had this bypass to force myself to be on a diet for the rest of my life because the choices are there, right? I was overweight, unhealthy, unhappy, in a lot of pain in certain areas of my body before my bypass. And I've enabled myself to lose some weight. Now the idea is I can eat like a bitch and gain that weight back again, because I would, and I think that's what happens with a lot of people, or you can stay fully focused and aware of your weight and focus on healthier choices. So I'm in a mix of everything, really, because I still want to have a good life and I still want to drink at weekends and I still want to eat nice food. I'm not even crap. I'm not a sweet tooth. I do like some carbs, and I like rice and I like curries and I like a bit of bread every now and then, but it's having it all in moderation, isn't it? It's being able to have some willpower. So I'm going to blow out the water what I've said from day one this last year, that, you know, it's all about portion control. Well, it is about portion control, but if anybody ever tries to tell you that having this gastric bypass or vertical sleeve gastrectomy, I can talk because I've got some really good friends that have had that surgery, like myself. If anybody says, oh, you're just going to eat a tiny amount for the rest of your life, I bloody wished. You know, I'd have paid twice the amount I paid if that was the case, because after a year you do notice that you can eat a lot more. I'm more hungry. Where the hunger hormone had disappeared completely initially after bariatric surgery, it's definitely back. And whether that's because you're able to move a lot more, so you go to the gym or you go for longer walks or you do this, you're a bit more active than you were, so your body needs fueling, right? It's a kind of a knock-on effect. But yeah, I think what it does, I never thought about my relationship with food prior to this, where a lot of people did. A lot of people would class themselves as sugar addicts or food addicts, or, you know, they knew that they had an issue with the relationship with foods. I knew I ate too much, but I didn't really put those things together in saying that I had a food addiction. I just thought I was a greedy fat pig. You put too much on your plate. You know, I'd have these mountainous bloody dinners, lunches, anything. If I wasn't thinking about health and what I was eating, I'd have 2 slices of toast. Might be a whole meal, made me feel better. But let's say lashings of butter, Marmite or cheese. I'd have the same at lunch because I'd have a sandwich and something, and then I'd have something for dinner. So I could end up having 6 or 8 slices of big pieces of toast every single day beforehand. Luckily, I can't do that now, but it does make you question your relationship with food, because do I still want that? Yes, occasionally I do. Occasionally I still crave that, and you can talk about certain foods. Me and a friend of mine have been talking about Lunchables. When I first came out of surgery, Lunchables were, they were a godsend to me. You know, they're a little packet. Maybe you don't know. I'm going to go and get them and then I can show you. Give me a second. I will be back. What a beautiful day today, by the way. And I will just show you what I'm wearing because this is a little bit of an NSV for me. It's all size 14. My trousers, they're only from Primark. I went to Primark the other day, and okay, it gapes a little bit at my boobs, which tells me my bra's good because they're really not there anymore. But it means it's a good push-up bra, which makes it look like I've got some boobs still. I'll take that. Thanks, Victoria's Secrets. So, you know, because I've been talking to a friend who's not far out of surgery about these, I so wanted some. I couldn't wait to get to a shop and have some. Now, after surgery, this probably took me straight for the first few months. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 12 mini crackers in there, and you get squares of cheese and squares of ham. So it's still carbohydrate because you've got the cracker in there, but it would take me about 3 sittings to get through a whole packet of these, whereas now I've just had a whole one as a snack. And I think that's where my conversation with you guys is going today, you know. And I know somebody else, I know Molly the other day said, why can I eat so much? I think we're all tricked into thinking, or we truly believe and hope in our heart of hearts that we're going to only be able to eat small portions. Well, we're not. So I think this is my assumption of bariatric surgery as I know it, right? This is my truth. This is my journey. For the first possibly 8 months after surgery, the tool inside you does most of the work. I'm not going to say all of the work. I bloody well worked hard at the gym, my walking miles and miles and things like that. I wasn't able to do it beforehand. So losing the weight has a knock-on effect. It gives you the energy and the ability to do a lot more with your active lifestyle. But your appetite does increase. Mine has, and I know other people's has. I'm not saying everybody's will because I can't talk for everybody else. I'm just talking for me. And this is where it goes back to my head today in thinking that, you know, it so isn't a magic tool. It doesn't work on anything psychological. That's your job. That's your job to have to fix that and fix what you're eating. So whilst these aren't a bad snack, they're also not a good snack. You know, these are another go-to for me, and they're ready-made. I don't know whether that's going to come out back to front. I'm sorry if it is. I'm not that fancy schmancy. I can't do all that. But anyway, these are chicken satay. They're 12 mini chicken satays. Now, these I will eat as a snack over the course of a couple of days, maybe. And what I need to have these in at the moment, because if I didn't, and I'm wanting food, I'm hormonal. So there's a number of reasons I think why my appetite's increased this week. I'm back at the gym, so I'm working harder than I had been for the last few weeks, which increases your appetite or your need for fuel, you know, your need to fuel your body. And I need to have these kinds. I've got fruit and pears and apples and oranges because I need to have healthy snacks to go to, because I'm certainly snacking a lot more. But I'm hormonal also. You know, I had that ablation, and I did say to you the other day, I'll let you know if I'm moody. Moody doesn't even fucking cut it this morning. I got out of bed. I did not want to go to the gym at all. Yesterday I didn't go to the gym, and yesterday I felt a little bit out of sorts. I was with my daughter, had a wonderful day with her, don't get me wrong, it was amazing. We went to Windsor, we had a lovely, lovely lunch with Chelsea and Willow for Chelsea's birthday. But for the first time in ages, I had an afternoon tea with Chelsea. The worst thing I had there was actually sandwiches. I had 4 finger sandwiches and half a scone. I packed all my cakes to take home for her husband, and I had 1 glass of champagne. I thought, well, it's, you know, 27 years ago I gave birth, so I deserve a glass of champagne. She was driving, so she didn't have one. And I obviously sent my blood sugars really, really high, which then crashed down and I had a bit of a low. Not that that's a problem, but it seems to happen to me around the time that I'm getting hormonal and preparing for a period, and my hormones are all over the place. So that I felt a bit out of sorts yesterday. I feel slightly bruised again underneath this rib. Bizarre. My friend only asked me yesterday, how is that pain under your rib? And I said, it's completely gone. Well, last night it decided it was going to come back. Now, have I done it at the gym? Is it a muscle pull? But I haven't done anything strenuous, so to speak. And what I can feel today is when I breathe in, it hurts. So I'm glad I've still got my appointment with the surgeon coming up at the beginning of April. And yeah, so I'm not feeling great. And then this morning I woke up, I fed my cat because I feed her the first thing every morning. She won't let me not feed her. Meow, 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 meow. Spilt her water everywhere. Dropped my plasters on the floor. You know, that kind of day when you're just like, for fuck's sake. So it's definitely hormones. I've got the same style of knickers on, which I wear all month. But just today, they pissed me off when I was on the treadmill. They just didn't feel right. I was like, ugh. So I'm kind of laughing at myself because I'm in such a foul mood today. Doesn't help that I had to go to the mini place. My car had a service today and I sat for an hour and 15 minutes in the traffic because there'd been an accident on the motorway. Poor people. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I just want to fucking get there, you know? So this is my premenstrual mood, guys. My head is not in a great place, mentally, emotionally, or anything. So I am laughing at myself and I'm trying to rebalance and realign my, I don't know, what do you call it, my chakras. I need to kind of go, just breathe, Jan. Nothing's quite that bad. Even if I drop things on the floor, who cares? Just clear it up, you know? But the rest of the month, I'd laugh at myself, whereas at this point of the month, I'm actually pissing myself off. So I'm glad I went to the gym. It would have been really easy for me not to have gone, and I wasn't going to do that. So I went and I kicked ass, and now I'm waiting in for some guy to come and measure up something else, and I hate that too. See, today is one of those. I just hate it. I hate it. I hate that I can eat loads. I want to have small portions, please. But that's my fault too. I'm the one dishing it up. I could give myself small portions, but I'm so wary of feeling deprived. I have this real issue. And I didn't think I had a problem with my relationship with food. I just thought I was a greedy fat bitch. Well, I'm here to tell you different. Sorry, today's a bit of a rant. I hope you can laugh at it though, because I am really. I'm just kind of going, breathe. It'll be really nice though if I have these hormones pissing me off and then I don't get a period. That's like, oh, please let that happen, because it's always the pinnacle of it. I get these hormones raging around. I'm raging around, road rage like you wouldn't believe. Like, get out my way, I need to be somewhere. No, I don't need to be anywhere that quickly, but that's just me. And then I get a period from hell. So I'm really hoping to the period gods, praying that that's not going to happen, that the ablation is going to be awesome. It would have worked. I actually nearly just knocked this over and that would have been the icing on the cake. I think I would have cried then, not laugh at myself. Anyway, I'm going to go before I do any more damage. But I do have these to snack on. I do feel pretty good that it's just protein, and I don't have to eat the crackers, but I'm going to, because I'm still a greedy fat pig. Anyway, guys, it's a bit of a ramble today. I'm sorry, and it's nearly 14 minutes. So I, as always, hope that every single one of you are well, healthy, and happy. I hope that Wednesday is kind to you. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are, because it's beautiful out there today. I don't want to be sat in here waiting for a bloody workman. I could be walking on the common. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a walk tomorrow. Thank you for following me, and I will hopefully be in a better mood tomorrow and come back with my positive pants on. Bye.